This is a following up video from the first one, which is Love Diamond Scheme. The reason for this one is that I've been contacted by a woman who had experienced the same thing, like a month after me or 2 months after me. And hopefully she found the video, and I hope that video helped her really to escape that scam. So I decided that this video really needs more information, and more people, more women should watch it. So I'll share more information, more pictures, because obviously they use the same pictures, and probably the guy whose pictures are is a victim as well, because he doesn't know, or maybe not, because you know what, I tried to find the pictures online and I couldn't find that guy. Well, maybe because he's Korean, that's why I can find pictures, and from some pictures you can see definitely that they're made in Korea. So there are things I'm going to share with you now. Go through the video and please do share this video with more people so they can avoid this kind of scam. So as I said in the previous video, everything started from the site Interpause, which is a site for language exchange. And the guy approached me on this website using this picture and saying that he has a company for diamonds in Australia, Perth, and he lives in United States. His name is Dini Chang. Soon after we started chatting, I got also this lovely video about his dog. I suppose the video is fake, and this is someone else's video downloaded from maybe YouTube, I'm not sure. The name of the dog is Sally. I didn't ask for photos, he was just sending me his photos. One of the photos was from a gathering and they all were Koreans, and I asked how does that happen that all are Koreans, and he said that was once a year meeting like Korean society in America, but you'll see picture later. Some of them are really from Korea, so I doubt that this guy is in the United States. If you remember, his story was that his parents and his brother died in a car crash. So he grew up with his aunt and his uncle in the United States. His parents moved to the United States because his father was Korean and his mother was American, and his father's parents were against their son's marriage. So they had to move to the United States. You can notice from this picture the ceiling looks like exactly like a cafe or restaurant in Korea. So I really doubt that this guy lives in the United States. I think he lives in Korea. From this picture, he said this was his bedroom, but it looks very much like a hotel room. I asked if that was a hotel room. He denied. There were many cases like this when everything was saying against his words. Like if you want to check in the beginning when you start chatting with the guy and he uses the excuse that he has a bad internet connection, so he stops texting, you can check the site that you met him, and probably you can find him online while he's saying he doesn't have an internet connection at the moment. I did that many times, and I was thinking why he was lying about that. You get many sweet text messages. Also, he can call you and sing for you the song of John Legend, All of Me. He'll share his schedule, like he had to fly to Australia, Perth, because there was some problem with the machines. So I got this picture of the flight ticket from the airport, airplane. This was by accident, he said. I doubt it. Pictures from Perth, what's going on. So it's like building trust. You start believing that this is really happening, it's true. Then his trip to Dubai, the desert. He went to Ferrari World. Now, seeing these pictures, you're wondering, are they stolen from internet and the story from someone who's been there? Or this is a person who is really involved, who traveled there? Then he had to go to Paris and board on a ship. So I got a picture from the ship, but funny, obviously he wasn't on the ship because there were no pictures of him on the ship, only this one. And it happened after he said he dropped his phone and he couldn't take any photos. So this story is happening, it's unfolding in a period of a month or so, a month and a half probably, following a written script that someone has written it with the purpose to be used to women. Because this guy is a professionalist and he is doing this to earn money. This is a job, a work for him. I couldn't get pictures from him on the ship because it happened that someone bumped into him and he dropped his phone and damaged the camera and the display, but still he could text. Then he was saying that the internet connection on the ship was bad and also he couldn't use that internet for his personal account. So the strange thing was, for a guy with a company who is rich and has a personal assistant, how did that happen that he can't get in touch with his office, make money transfers? He also forgot his device that allows him to access his bank account, and he was asking me, a complete stranger, to do that. Is that normal? So I asked so many times, what happened to your assistant? And then he said he's on the ship. And first, when he was saying the story about his fiancée that cheated on him with his assistant, and that after that he had an assistant, a woman assistant, and then all of a sudden happened that his assistant on the ship was a man, which was, wait a minute, you said it was a woman, and even so, how's that your assistant is not prepared for this? So everything was very well organized. You'll be asked to access his bank account. Then you'll find out, because he wouldn't tell you, that you need a device, you need a PIN. Even if you text to the bank, they'll say, okay, we will authorize this transfer. Then will happen, you need a second PIN. The account will be blocked. You have to pay, I can't remember how much, $2,000 something to unlock the account, which I didn't do. I don't advise you even to try to get into the bank account, but that's the reason, is to see the money in the transfer, so you know that the guy has money. Then he'll try to send you the package with diamonds. The logistic company will contact you and will ask you to pay to release the parcel from the customs, and you have to pay like 4,000 or whatever dollars money to release it. But I want you to notice that no company should contact you to pay to the company money, and there should be a number of this parcel. It wasn't. Watch my previous video about the text and more stuff about it. So you need to double check everything. This is a very well organized scam. Very well organized. And by the way, when he got on the ship, He asked me to use his other WhatsApp account, which was strange. I had the feeling that I was transferred to someone else. The way he texted changed. It became more work-oriented. It became more like the final line where they have to take the money. And if you ask questions, like I'm asking so many questions, if you ask questions that he's not prepared to answer, he'll get angry. And he'll try to tell you, I've told you so, you don't remember, or you don't trust me. You should know that there is something wrong, something very fishy here. And one advice from me, don't transfer money to anyone. Anyone who you don't really know, who is not your close friends, relative, you don't know. Don't even have an idea to transfer money. I hope you found this video really helpful, and I hope you can share the video and also help to find this guy whose pictures I've posted and whose pictures I used to scam women, and just like, make more women aware what is happening so they can avoid the scam. Please do like, share and subscribe and help to spread a word. Thank you for watching.